Hello everyone, welcome to Tuesday Talks with Abby. In this brand new series, every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we dive into some of the most common and trickiest questions you will face in or have been asked in software and IT industry interviews. I will be picking a question each week, breaking it down, and giving you clear step-by-step explanations so you are more than ready to tackle them in the real world. I will also discuss the follow-up questions based on the main interview question. Whether you are gearing up for your first job interview, switching roles, or just want to brush up your skills, this is the place for you. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get ready to ace those interview questions together. Today's question is from SQL and this is based on SQL queries. This question has been asked by Amazon. The main question is write a query to retrieve the top 5 employees with their highest salaries. So there are many employees working in the organization. They have different salaries. So we wanted to display or retrieve the first 5 employees with the highest salaries. This was the main question. And the follow-up question was, assume that this table also has one more field called department, and based on that particular field, you have to display or you have to retrieve the employee details from each department. So top 5 earners from each department. So let's go and explore this question. The first thing to understand is the intention of the company to ask such question. What is the intention? Amazon wants to assess the candidate's proficiency in SQL Server querying and their ability to handle complex retrieval scenarios. So we know that Amazon-like companies, they have to play a lot with data. The responses should be very quick. So if let's say you are inquiring something for some product, the answer should come as quick as possible. So by this asking this question, Amazon wanted to make sure if candidate has proficiency in writing best SQL queries, and also the candidate has capability to handle the complex data retrieval scenarios. All right, so let's go prepare the data and see all the things in action. So I'm taking you to SQL Server Management Studio to see these all. I am in SQL Server Management Studio and I have already written the scripts for you to save the time. The first script that we have written is to create a table called TBL employees. This table has 4 fields. The first field is employee ID, and which is a primary key and identity constraint. If this field is of identity, this has got 2 parameters. It is to start from 1 and it is to increment by 1. Employee name is another field which is a varchar 100, employee department and employee salary of float type. Let's go and create this table. I have selected this script and hitting this execute button. This table has got created. Now let's go and insert data to this table. So I've already written a couple of insert statements which basically tries to insert many records to this employee table. So let's go and hit this execute button. 11 records have been inserted. Let's see what all details that we have inserted to the table. You see that these all details here. Like there are employees. So I told you that since employee ID was identity type. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. And these are all details. Each employee is belonging to some department and they have different salaries. Okay, so let's go and try to display the top 5 employees earning top 5 salaries in this company. So the query is pretty simple. What is the query? I'm going to use top keyword, and if instead top 5 star means top 5 all details from TBL employees. So if I say top 5 all details from employees, So this will take top 5 records from the beginning, but then I am telling order by employee salary, and which is of descending order. So it will first order the table in descending order, and from there it will pick the first 5 details of the employees. So this is how we can achieve the first 5 top earners from the organization. You see this data. So let's say if I am executing both of this, so you see this is the complete data here. These are the details of all the employees, and out of this, these 5 employees are the top earners. Make sense? Let's go and try to understand the second question. The second question is top 5 employees with highest salary for each department. So for this, we have to tweak a query a little. So we are going to use something called as CTE, common table expression, and common table expressions are basically written in a way wherein we start with the with keyword. So with, and this is any variable, any CTE name that you can write as, and this is your select query. And here I am going to write something called row number over partition. I'm going to create a row number based on the department, and the department wherein that I'm arranging the department details by employee details by based on their department by the employee salary in descending order. So out of which what we are saying is if row number is less than equal to 5, that signifies that top 5. Make sense? So it is very simple. CTE, in CTE we have created this concept of row number and partition, and then we are finally selecting the records there. So let's go and select these. So you see this basically tries to show the top 5 earners from each department. So I have admin department, so Sumit Thakur and Kiran Kumar from admin department, the top 5. Since we have very less data, so it's not showing up all 5 because we have only 2 records here. Likewise in HR there are 3 persons, Kumud Barma, Neha Sharma and Naina Joshi, and their record here in sending order. You can see that earners, like we have IT and we have sales. So if we could have more data, it could have shown top 5 earners from each department. Make sense? I hope that the question asked by Amazon to display the top 5 earners from a company, and also a follow-up question which was talking about displaying or retrieving top 5 earners from each department is pretty much clear to you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more high quality technical content. Also, press that bell icon so that you'll have the future notification. Drop your question in the comments and I will be happy to answer them. See you in the next one. Bye bye.